Let's just dive right into this explainer because today we're unpacking something truly special. It's an ambitious, lifelong dream to build a completely new kind of collaborative community space. Seriously, this isn't just another building proposal. We're looking at a comprehensive blueprint for an entire movement, a nexus of pure creativity, physical play, and community service. So let's explore the Dreamers Workshop. Now, to really grasp what this center is all about, we have to start with a philosophy driving it. This movement pushes back hard against the idea that humans are just random cosmic accidents wandering through a universe of chance. Instead, it leans into this profound belief that we are created creators. And honestly, that shift changes everything. It means our fundamental purpose is to actually be stewards of the world, to build, to care, to fix what's broken, and to reflect a spark of imagination. So whether you're an artist, a scientist, or even just someone planting a backyard garden, this project views your creativity as a literal calling. The founder describes the ultimate vision for this place as a brilliant mashup. I love this. Imagine the pure, unadulterated wonder of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory just colliding head-on with the high-tech, dynamic training environment of the X-Men, right? It's a place where wonder, technology, and serious play all roll together into one incredibly immersive experience.
Section 1. The Missing Piece, a Community Disconnected.
But before we get into the mechanics of this awesome solution, we kind of need to address the disconnect in our communities today. The visionary behind this project noticed a really stark contrast early on. Think about traditional sports for a second. They've always been naturally team-oriented, right? You've got teams, you've got coaches, you have an entire community rallying around a field on a Friday night. But what about creative pursuits? Things like chemistry experiments, building models, tinkering with electronics, or painting? Those are almost always done alone, totally isolated in a basement or a garage. There just hasn't been a unified clubhouse for the creators. And the crucial point here is that this isolation, it's just not what people want anymore. I mean, look at the massive cultural shifts all around us. The explosive popularity of shows like Shark Tank, the crazy rapid growth of makerspaces, and the heavy emphasis on STEAM education in our schools. People are incredibly hungry for a unified place to invent, to create, and to tackle interesting challenges together. The audience for this center, it absolutely already exists. Section 2. The Blueprint, Brains, Brawn, and Spirit. So let's see how this blueprint actually translates into 3 tangible, interconnected wings designed to nurture the whole person. First, you have Brains, which is housed in the Dreamers Workshop. Next, you have Brawn, which takes place over in the Fantasy Heroes Training Center. And finally, there's Spirit, which is fostered in the Onward and Upward Club. Let's break down exactly what happens in each of these wings. First up is the Brains pillar, the Dreamers Workshop itself. Picture walking into a space just buzzing with nerds, artists, and tinkerers all collaborating. One day you could be doing safe, amateur science experiments with optics and lenses, or maybe maintaining a fascinating micro-zoo. The next day, you might be making kaleidoscopes to take home, or diving deep into AI programming and robotics. There's even a plan for a tech and music garage where people can salvage parts from old electronics to build kinetic sculptures, or, get this, form an actual junk band using kazoos, slide whistles, and homemade instruments. It's hands-on discovery at its absolute finest. And real concrete thought has already gone into that second pillar, brawn. The founder has actually sketched out these intricate labyrinths and an enchanted lake for a section called Alpha Quest. These thematic elements are beautifully designed to completely engage the imagination while getting people up and moving. Moving deeper into the Fantasy Heroes Training Center, the layout plans show a massive, sprawling physical environment. The core philosophy here is to offer a brilliant alternative to the absolute monotony of treadmills and the intense, often exclusionary pressure of competitive sports. There's no standing out in left field just praying you don't mess up. Instead, it's about getting active through imaginative challenges, entirely at your own pace. And the physical challenges themselves are incredibly creative. The designs for mechanical obstacles, things like leapers and tension motor traps, really prove the intent to build a dynamic playground that is radically inclusive. The plans specifically call out features like wheelchair-accessible mazes, making sure that literally everyone of all ages and abilities can participate in the adventure. To take it even a step further, imagine a room dedicated to super exercises. By combining simple, clever physics like adjustable counterweights, levers, and pulleys with modern computer and video technology, this facility could actually simulate superpowers.
You could experience the sensation of super strength by lifting heavily counterweighted objects, or even simulate flying. It completely flips the script, turning a boring, everyday gym routine into an epic, heroic adventure. Then we have the third pillar, spirit, which brings things back down to earth. Called the Onward and Upward Club, this wing is all about civility, inspiration, and taking real action in the world. Inside, the walls would feature a hall of heroes, inspiring poems, and quiet spaces for meditation or even old-fashioned sing-alongs. But it looks outward too. This acts as the organizational hub for tangible community service. It's a clearinghouse to mobilize members for river and park cleanups, food drives, and blood donations. Basically, it's where all that training turns into real-world heroism.
Section 3. The strategy. Making it real.
Now, you might be wondering, with an elevator pitch this massive, how in the world do we actually fund and build it? Well, the founder elegantly relies on the classic bootstrapping strategy of stone soup. If you remember the old folktale, a traveler arrives in a hungry village with nothing but a stone and a pot of boiling water. But by convincing one villager to add a single carrot, another an onion, and another some potatoes, they collectively create this magnificent feast for everyone. This center is built on that exact same model of distributed community contribution. And here is the truly fantastic news. The stone for our soup is already sitting right there in the pot. The founder has spent years quietly gathering a massive inventory for this. The stockpile already includes microscopes, lenses, robotics kits, an amazing assortment of arts and crafts supplies, keyboards, guitars, and a vast library of science and foreign language books. The entire starter kit for the Dreamers Workshop is literally just sitting there, ready to be deployed. So, what does the recipe require next? Well, it's pretty simple. We need the pot, which translates to a physical space, maybe an empty storefront, a room in a senior center, or an unused library hall. And secondly, we need a cook. The founder is openly searching for a leader. This is an incredible, exciting opportunity for someone with business or nonprofit organizational skills to step up, manage the logistics, and guide this entire movement to its full potential. Section 4. The invitation. Join the movement. Which brings us to the absolute most important part of this explainer, where this blueprint becomes a direct invitation to you. A community center fundamentally requires the community. One person just cannot build this alone, and honestly, they shouldn't even try. Because as the saying goes, stone soup without any unique contributors bringing their own flavors and talents to the mix, well, it's really just a pot of hot water. It requires a collective leap of faith and shared effort. So I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. You've seen the vision here, a place where imagination is celebrated, where fitness is an actual adventure, and where community service is a shared joy. The stone is already in the pot, the materials are waiting, the blueprints are completely drawn up. So what ingredient will you add to make the Dreamers Workshop a reality?